We traveled a few kilometers outside of Port Moresby, past Lrru and towards Sabusa, then further into the wilderness of Mount Los, where the base camp of the Lrru was situated. The unit has been stationed there for almost a week now, going through the basics of jungle refresher skills. A staged snap ambush on how counterattacks, especially on contrabands and terrorists, was demonstrated. Director Incident Response Group explained further on how the Lrru respond to such calls.
Just to put into context, the unit conducts strategic tasks. It doesn't just conduct tasks. They are conducted by especially the other infantry battalions. And so we are a strategic asset for the CDF as called out by the government, and we will continue to remain on high alert, and when there's a need to do any specific jobs, whether it's along the border or in relation to national security, then we get deployed to do those jobs. And like I said, it's mainly for a targeted period of time.
The unit's task will result in a strategic impact on how the national security of the country operates. This includes intercepting illegal activities along the land and sea borders and the airspace of Papua New Guinea. This unit has been training alongside their Australian, New Zealand and US counterparts in past trainings, with more training scheduled for next year onwards. This was alluded to by Lieutenant Colonel Kagena.
We train with our partners, especially Australia, New Zealand, US. We train with them with the equipment that they have. We don't have all those equipments, but we train for those equipments. So whether it's weapon systems, it's helicopters, it's aircrafts, whatever equipment they have, special equipments, we can train with them, so we can qualify on those systems, but we don't necessarily have them. And eventually when we get those systems on board, then we can use them. But the intent here is to enhance our interoperability with our other partners.
The Papua New Guinea Defence Force, with its Chief of Defence Force, has 5 lines of efforts. That is, the people, organizational reforms, operational proficiency, infrastructure, and nation building. This basic jungle skills set training concludes this weekend, with the unit scheduled for coast training come next week. The Long Range Reconnaissance Unit is responsible for our country's land, sea, and airspace security, and this training was named the Green Shadow Exercise 2022. Lindy Suharupa, National EMTV News.